As you may have known, right as of up to now, so if you've watched my live stream of the Devil in Me, there is some bugs in it. There is bugs in the game. Even though I love the history of Henry Holmes, basically to do with him being a incarnation of Jack the Ripper and such. I actually like that lore. But the game, The Devil in Me, it's just buggy as hell. It's worse in co-op. The reason I say it's worse in co-op is because everything is just broken. Literally just broken. Some stuff is unplayable, and such, so I'm gonna explain it. So specifically in The Devil in Me, you've got like glitching characters, weird movements, trying to hide, like to when it has the prompt to duck down, meaning it basically you can never actually hide sometimes because it's buggy as hell. It won't let you sometimes, because the amount of times me and my mate do it near the start, we can't because it's buggy as hell. So there's that. Also, you've got the floating coins, or whatever. My mate picked one up once, and it was just floating in midair. Unfortunately, it was just floating. And I was just laughing and looking at it. I was like, Jesus Christ. Which was one bug. I actually sent that. I sent that coin bug to the tap pictures, unfortunately, to show what the bug was. Like, if you apparently zoom in close enough, you see the coin. Unfortunately, I had to circle it so then everyone would know where to look for it. Apparently, they're gonna like in the comment or whatever. So I was glad it did. So another bug that's in The Devil in Me, except it's most common, is Erin. Yeah, Erin. Reason I say Erin is because every time you apparently go into the garden area, it's a mess. As Erin, it's a mess. So what happens is her head, it goes 180 degrees. If you apparently know what 180 degrees is, it's kind of like turning your head all the way round, halfway, if you get what I mean. It means your head going all the way backwards. Um, um, so, apparently, if I can somehow demonstrate that, I can. If I have something to demonstrate on. Okay, where's an example? Nope, not that. Yeah, so, there is an example somewhere. Let's see. Okay, I think I know now. Yeah. So, I'm gonna explain this bug. Unfortunately, it's bad. With Erin. Now, I'm going to basically demonstrate it with a Sonic figure, right? Okay? So, say for example, a head like that, right? Now let's turn it all the way around. There you go. And then it just ends up looking like that. Yep. That is all the way around with Erin. That is the bug, unfortunately. That is the bug with Erin. Another bug, with Erin, her flashlight doesn't point up. It doesn't point up, unfortunately. Instead, it points down. It's so bad. Also, most of the characters aren't looking straight at all. Certain prompts won't show up when you want to say save a character or something like that. It won't show up. Me and my mate tried saving everybody, and as you know it, we managed to get like Mark, Charlie, Jamie, Kate, and so on. Well, actually, we managed to get everyone but Mark and Kate off the boat. Everyone else got off the boat, or whatever. But the only ones that were on the boat was Mark and Kate. So, fighting back is Kate. Well, a prom didn't show up. My character could not do shit. There was no choice to save my mate's life. Because, even though, how do I explain it? Like, okay. So, demonstration. Okay. So, this is apparently what I see, right? On my end. But my mate sees the opposite. Which is why it's broken. So, yeah. So, apparently what I see is... Now, imagine that's an axe there, right? Now, that's what my mate saw on his end. The things look very different. Certain times the QTEs would keep failing. Like whenever we pressed on QTEs on our end or whatever, it would fail like on his, and sometimes he would say, "Oh, it failed on mine." Another bug is like if with certain characters or whatever, like we were expecting to be certain characters, like sometimes it would say characters that we are not really. One time it said we were both Kate. Yeah, that's another bug, unfortunately. Items glitch out, like cameras and such. You end up with invisible objects in your hand, and such. It's very buggy. Do I say it's the best? No, it's the worst for the bugs. So I actually believe this game was in the works during the quarry, and that was a bad idea because why? It got ruined, unfortunately. Yeah. So The Devil in Me should have been in production longer. Yeah. They should have actually got the quarry out the way and whatever, because that didn't have as many bugs or whatever. So what they should have done is, as soon as they got the quarry out the way, fully go straight on The Devil in Me, polish it and everything, try and get it out there, without the bugs. I mean, look at Square Enix, for example. They worked on the Final Fantasy VII remake, and it turned out great, right? You didn't see any bugs on that game. So why can't they do the same? You know what I mean? This is why I start to think Square Enix would have done a better job with the bugs. They would have fixed the bugs. Like, maybe they should have gotten rid of the testers or whatever. Like like those, whatever you call them, to actually build it up so that there's no bugs. You know what I mean? Them types. Those type of workers. They should have hired some of Square Enix. the ones that actually would do a really good job, that wouldn't fuck up bugs or anything, they would take care of that. They'd get rid of it. And oh my god. I mean, the game alone is great, but the bugs just makes it worse. Because, me and my mate want to actually play the game, but we're getting frustrated over it because we can't get the Everyone Survives trophy. We can't get it, unfortunately, because of how buggy the game is in co-op. Now, I've been hearing that it's okay in solo and such, even though Movie Night has some bugs in it. So Movie Night does have some bugs, from what I heard. Not as bad as Shared Story, though, because Shared Story is unplayable. I'm not bloody kidding. The amount of times me and my mate, towards the end, tried to reload to that exact same chapter to try and survive. And over, Mark just kept dying. Yeah. He kept dying the exact same way. And oh my gosh. To me, he just got his throat slashed by Holmes. Fake Holmes, because it's not the actual Holmes. Yeah, so Mark got slit in the throat. His throat thing pulled out. Got killed that way. My mate was seeing it differently on his end. A pet of mine, and he was like, "Oh, that's how it's supposed to go," and I was like, "It's acting different with me. He's ripped his thing out." So in a way, we were seeing different things to that, which is why that part is so broken. Another thing that's broken is Eren. Reason why Eren is another thing to do with Eren is so broken. We get the tapes. We basically have Eren check the tape, whatever, and when you think about it, nothing. She doesn't expose Charles at all, which could be another bug because it could be buggy. She didn't expose him at all, even though she talked with the rest beforehand about Charles, and she didn't bring it up again at all. So that's why it is so buggy, unfortunately. That's why Eren is buggy as hell. She's so broken that she won't do shit. So there you go. Do I recommend The Devil in Me? Well, yes, if you want to do solo. Solo or movie night. But I do not recommend it for co-op. If you're planning to play with a friend, I do not recommend it at all because it's broken beyond repair at this point until it gets updates. When it eventually gets updates to fix co-op, then my opinion will change on the matter. So, yeah. So, what do I give this game? Due to the score, basically, since it has bugs in it, 6 out of 10. At this moment. 6 out of 10. There is too many bugs. I would have given it a higher rating, but no. It has too many bugs, and I am not giving it a higher rating because it's a complete disaster. Everyone is having a similar problem with co-op. So I give it a 6 out of 10 for now until they fix the bugs. And when they do fix the bugs, then my rating will go up again. So for now, nope. It's staying at 6. So yeah, that's my opinion on the devil in me, or should I say the glitch in me, because I don't know, it just feels like the glitch in me at this point. Because that's the title I'm thinking, glitch in me. Um, so yeah, that's my review. Just to warn everybody not to play co-op if you get the game, because there's just no point in doing it yet. I'm gonna actually send a bunch of bug issues, report it to the DAT Pictures to tell them that these bugs is not okay. And it's interfering with the game, unfortunately. Um, so yeah, that's all I've got to say. So yeah, you have been warned about the co-op mode. So yeah, stay tuned for another talks video. So yeah.